Hi students. In the last class I discussed example number 1, example number 2 for nature of work. Now in this lecture today I will discuss what about the positive work, negative work and zero work. First I will discuss here positive work. Positive work. So when we will call work is positive means we will see, right? So here the work is positive means in this case the force and displacement, force and displacement are same direction. This is the one point, it is compulsory. So same direction. Here same direction means angle between these two is 0 degrees. Means the angle between force and displacement is 0 degrees in this case. Otherwise, the second point when we will say the work is positive means theta, the force and displacement, force and displacement making angle 0 degrees less than or equal to theta less than or less than 90 degrees. So what is the meaning of this 0 degrees less than or equal to theta and less than 90 degrees means in this case theta should be maybe 0 or more than the 0 degrees, and theta less than 90 degrees means in this case means below the 90 values, like 80 degrees, 60 degrees, 70 degrees, 50 degrees, like that. Okay, right. In these two situations the work is positive. One is theta is equal to 0. First case, force and displacement same direction is nothing but theta is equal to 0, and force and displacement making an angle theta less than or equal to theta less than 90 degrees only. Okay, right. So otherwise this is nothing but acute angle. Just we will say the angle we call as in this case acute angle also. Acute angle also. Next we will see here when one note point I am saying in this case, note point, if theta is equal to 0 degrees, for suppose example I am taking. So I am taking the formula W is equal to Fs cos theta in this case. So Fs, in the place of theta I am taking 0 degrees. See, in the place of theta I am taking 0 degrees. Then cos 0 degrees. Cos 0 degrees is nothing but value is 1. So that is equal to positive Fs. So this is the positive work done. Example I took theta is equal to 0 degrees. If you take like a 45 degrees also, 45 degrees value is 1 by root 2. Then 1 by root 2 into F is will come. But that is a positive in that case. Okay. So this is about the positive work. Okay. Next I will go for negative work. Second one I'm taking in this case, negative work, negative work. So what is the meaning of negative work means here? So when we will say negative work means force and displacement in this case, opposite in direction in this case. So negative work means that force opposite to the displacement. Force opposite to displacement. Now see, opposite means in this case theta is 180 degrees. So the angle between force and displacement is 180 degrees in this case. So this negative work signifies external force favors external force in this case oppose the motion of the body in this case. So negative means what happened, the force is acting opposite to the body, nothing but the maybe the body is getting slowed. That's why it is oppose the motion of the body in that case. Okay. So otherwise theta is equal to 180 means the work done is negative. Otherwise in this case 90 degrees is the less than theta is the less than or equal to 180 degrees in this case. So means this is it is in between the 90 degrees and 180 degrees or 180 degrees. Otherwise this is we called as obtuse angle. Obtuse angle in this case. So this is the meaning of negative work. So I will discuss some examples after completing this three types. Next, third one is in this case zero work. Zero work. When we will say work done is zero means in this case. So mainly three factors are there. In this case, three conditions are there. When work is zero means in this case, the first one in this case I'm taking force perpendicular to displacement. Here perpendicular means theta is 90 degrees. When theta is equal to 90 degrees between force and displacement, it is compulsory theta should be in the force and displacement. When theta is equal to 90 degrees, compulsory the work is zero. The work is compulsory is zero. Second condition is when displacement is equal to zero. Means example, when you apply the force on the wall, but the wall is not moving in that case. You are applying the force on the wall, but the wall is not moving. Means displacement will be zero in that case. And third condition is force is equal to zero. If you not apply any force on the block or body, the body is not moving, then the work done is zero. These are the three types of work done: positive work, negative work, and zero work. And when we will say this work done is positive, when we will say it negative work, when we will say zero work means this is the procedure. Next, see, I will go examples, some of the examples for this positive work and negative work and zero work. Now I will give the examples For positive work I will give examples for positive work. See this one. So one example number one I'm giving very clearly, right? So here this is the one ground. On the ground I'm taking one block, the body. So maybe here one person is standing here. He's holding the thread, and one side is holding through his hands, and other side is holding the block in this case. Now we can observe it in this case. This is if I am taking the one parallel line to the surface of the earth. The angle between these two is the acute. Angle is in this case acute. Means angle is there in between 0 and 90 degrees. First point only I told you, when the angle is like acute angle means that work done is the positive. Next to second example we can see in this case. Um, One person is there. Maybe he is doing the exercise and he is holding like any one instrument. So like this. So initially this instrument in this case the person lift a body, otherwise we have to consider. Initially this person is a lifting force is upward in this case. This is the force lift. Lifting force is upward. So this object also is the distance between the ground to this object also is the upward in this case. Nothing but the displacement in this case, same direction. Nothing but same direction means in this case theta is equal to 0 degrees. When theta is equal to 0 degrees means automatically that is we called as in this case positive work. This is the examples for the positive work. Similar I will take negative work also. Negative work. Right. First one example I am taking here. If suppose see this is the again I took one horizontal surface, and the horizontal surface I took the one block. Maybe this is the rough surface. Rough surface means friction is happening for in this case. I'm applying this force on this block is towards the right direction. The frictional force is happening opposite to this applied force in this case backward. Now the angle between in this case applied force and frictional force is in this case 180 degrees. So when theta is equal to 180 degrees means that is we call as negative work done. Second example in the negative work. Now I will take here one positive charge and here one more positive charge is there. Now I am bringing this positive charge towards the another positive charge here. So nothing but displacement is in this case towards the left direction. So once if I bring this positive charge towards the another positive charge, now in between these two, from one and second is happening repulsion force. So this is the repulsion force in this case. It is happening like this. So displacement is towards the left direction and the repulsion force is the opposite direction to the displacement. Again in this case this is the displacement is a repulsion force and this side is the displacement in this case. Repulsive force is towards the right and displacement is towards the left direction. Again the angle is in between is 180 degrees. So this is the another example for the negative work done. If you take the last one is the zero work done in this case. Zero work. Right. Now we can see the when the work is become like a zero. We will see in this case. Okay. Right. Best example I will take for this work is zero means, see here example one I am considering in this case. Okay. Here this is the wall in this case. This is the wall. So maybe you are applying the force. This is the wall. This is the applied force. If you push, you're applying some force on the wall. So F not equal to zero, but this wall is not moving. Then displacement is equal to zero in this case. When the displacement is equal to zero, now I will take formula. W is equal to Fs. F into displacement is zero. Then work done is zero in this case. Second example, I will take one circular body. Now this is the center. Now I am taking one centripetal force. Centripetal force always acting toward the center. This is the centripetal force Fc, and the displacement is always is a tangential in this case. This is the displacement. The angle between these two is in this case displacement and centripetal force is the 90 degrees. Then formula is W is equal to Fs cos 90 degrees. That is equal to force into displacement. Cos 90 will be 0, and that is equal to 0 in this case. Okay. So this is the some examples I given, two examples I given for this positive, negative and zero work, and what is the positive work and what is the negative work and what is the zero work I explained in this case. Okay. So right. Thank you so much.